the woman accidentally noticed how her daughter was attacked by a group of more than 10 people. But instead of intervening, she indifferently closed the bedroom door and walked away. For months later, the girl began to complain of constant nausea and vomiting. Instead of worrying, the woman only smiled smugly. When the girl asked her mother to stay home because she was feeling unwell, the mother rudely refused and instead pulled out a pregnancy test, which she immediately showed to the girl's grandmother and aunt. Once again, the grandmother and aunt were shocked. They couldn't believe that the girl, who had just recently entered university, could be pregnant. At first, they thought she had food poisoning and suggested taking her to the hospital. But the woman stopped them, and by producing a medical report, confirmed their worst fears. The girl's father, hearing what was happening, worriedly asked his daughter what had happened, and whether something at school was the cause. But the girl remained silent, saying nothing. Then the aunt called her assistant to find out the truth. However, the woman remained calm, served chicken soup, and declared that the girl should take care of the child herself. This statement shocked the entire family. Deeply moved by her granddaughter's tragic situation, the grandmother suggested an abortion, to give the girl a chance at a better future. But the mother insisted that her daughter was already of legal age and must make her own decision. The father thought his wife had gone insane, while the grandmother cried and accused the woman of being unworthy of motherhood. The aunt made a phone call and revealed the true reason for the girl's pregnancy. When the family watched the CCTV footage, they were stunned. They saw something no one could have ever expected. The aunt, furious at what she had seen, demanded an explanation why the woman, knowing what had happened, did nothing. To everyone's surprise, the mother coldly stated that she had taken her daughter to a hotel to rest, and claimed she didn't know how the girl had become pregnant. The girl tried to defend her mother, saying that it was all her own fault. Hearing these words, the family was devastated. The situation worsened when the aunt noticed that the story had already spread in the neighbors' groups. The woman calmly admitted that she herself had told them, so that everyone would know. The father couldn't believe this was real. What shocked him even more was that the neighbors were actively discussing his daughter and condemning her. Seeing how others were judging the girl he loved so much, the man could not understand how his wife could do such a thing. The father demanded an explanation from the woman. The grandmother and aunt reminded her how difficult the girl's birth had been, and how the family had always supported the woman. But Tailish dismissed them indifferently. Finally, the father dragged his wife outside so the neighbors could see what she had done. The girl tried to stop him, but the men wouldn't listen. The neighbors quickly recognized the woman, and outraged by her actions, turned against her, wanting once and for all to put an end to her cruelty.